This is Goddess Raven. Of course, you already know this is the Goddess Raven show. And I don't know how to put this. I had a doctor's appointment today. Just a little while ago, I had a doctor's appointment, and it was a telehealth. One of those telehealth calls, video things that you do because with everything going on, they're now making more telehealth appointments than they are making, in-person appointments. So I am a person that joined a, support group for people who have had C19 and are, going through, symptoms afterwards, the after effects, the side effects of having it. And we are all saying the same thing about this, these issues. We're all saying the same thing. More pain, more things that popped up that we did not have before, right? So I'm explaining all of that I'm explaining this all to the doctor that they have me talking to. So I'm trying to explain all of this to the doctor, and I'm telling her exactly everything. And she then proceeds to tell me, well, what did the pulmonary doctor say? So I'm like, okay, the pulmonary doctor is saying inflammation is the cause of my issues in my lungs. Oh, well, the notes aren't very well. His notes aren't that clear because she's trying to tell me, oh, yeah, you know what? You need to go see a pulmonary doctor. Well, I'm like, I already did that. And he basically said that my lungs are fine. And what I'm dealing with is inflammation issues, which I did not have before C19. And it's one of the things that they say you will have. Not all people will have it, but some people who are long haulers will have those kind of, side effects. She proceeds to then tell me, oh, yeah, well, the notes weren't that clear about that. Well, that's what he told me, okay? What you need to do is contact him, have a conversation with him, and then he can tell you exactly what he told me. But what you're not going to do is have me running around making appointments with people so they can get more money out of me to tell me the same ish that they told me before. Oh, well, this might be an issue because of, your sleep apnea. It might be sleep apnea that's the cause of the issue. Really, when the hell did lack of sleep cause pain in your back, pain in your damn knees, cause you to have headaches, use your asthma pump more often, and cause inflammation? Let me know. Then she proceeds to go, maybe it's anxiety. No, maybe it's just simple facts that this is, C19 long haul, lady. Either you should not be talking to me if you do not have any experience in dealing with this. You are the wrong doctor for me to talk to because you telling me that it's my anxiety is bonkers. Last time I checked, my anxiety does not cause back, knee, inflammation, and all these other issues that you're trying to say. It causes that are similar to everybody else who's in all these groups, support groups, and all these other doctors are saying are signs and symptoms of long haul side effects when having C19. So when I finished, talking to this lady and everything, and she, patronized me and everything, and I left. I was left with like a taste of disgust in my mouth. Like, okay, has she not heard this before from other people who have gone through similar, like, who've had it, who have complications that I have, have had health issues that I have, and are, dealing with side effects from this? Is this another way to just run up my insurance? I mean, do they need to like, you know, write off all of these other possibilities before coming to that conclusion that this is indeed what it is? Is that what that is? That, they have to do this? Because, mm, everything I'm saying, tiredness, but, they're saying examples of common symptoms of, long C19 is tiredness, fatigue, difficulty thinking, concentrating, shortness of breath, headaches, dizziness, chest pains, cough, joint pain, depression, fever, all of these things, right? Everything that I'm going through. And she's telling me if maybe it could be just, sleeping, sleep apnea or your anxiety. Lady, you okay? Yeah, okay. Hmm. Mm. So it says, the terms subsequently limits, okay, substantially limits is construed, okay, broadly under these laws and should not demand. So it says, all right, here for this whole situation right here, it says, should not demand extensive analysis. The impairment does not need to prevent or significantly restrict an individual from performing a major life activity, and the limitations do not need to be severe, permanent, or long term. Whether an individual with long C19 is limited in a major bodily function or other major life activity is determined without the benefit of any medication, treatments, or other measures used by individuals to lessen or compensate for symptoms. Even if the impairment comes and goes, it is considered a disability if it would limit a major life activity when the impairment is present. Hmm. Mm. There's so many different things in here that tell you about all the things, long haul and side effects and all of this, that, and the other. And she's sitting here telling me about, well, damn, maybe you need that CPAP. Yeah, that's CPAP. You really think the CPAP is going to help the joint pain, huh? Okay. Oh no, I don't. I just do not. I just don't get it. Why do we get different care? Lack of sleep does cause inflammation, but so does chronic pain. Exactly. And I have fibromyalgia. I found out my fibroids cause my back pain, inflammation, swelling, and chronic pain. I have fibromyalgia, so I understand what having fibromyalgia, it's going to cause these problems. But what I'm trying to say that since having C19, okay, all these issues that I'm having now with my body is something I did not have before having C19. And now having it, I am having these issues and they're becoming, um, it's bad. It's really bad. I was treated for sciatica and arthritis, but it was caused by inflammation. My fibroids cause inflammation. Yeah, and with me, my fibromyalgia might be causing the inflammation. You know, yeah, I was treated for sciatica and arthritis, but yeah, see, that's the thing. They'll treat you for this, that, and the other, but at the end of the day, fibromyalgia causes inflammation, but also so does C19. C19 can make your inflammation worse. So it's kind of bringing me to a thing of why are people of color sicker, and why do they die earlier than other racial groups? Many factors likely contribute to the increased morbidity and mortality among Black people. It is undeniable, though, that one of those factors is the care that they receive from their providers. Black people simply are not receiving the same quality of health care that their counterparts are receiving. This second rate health care is shortening their lives. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I always feel like this is not, it's very rare, but every once in a while I will come run across a doctor who you can tell just don't give a damn. Like he don't care about you. It's a cash grab. And when I feel like that, I immediately get rid of that doctor and replace him with somebody who gives a damn, and is concerned with trying to get me as healthy as possible. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this. I was seeing a rheumatologist, and I was seeing this rheumatologist regularly. She left the practice, so I could no longer see her, and I was told to get a new doctor to regularly see her. On the first meeting with this person, yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. You're correct. And getting a good amount of sleep definitely can help you with your immune system and everything else, and weight, losing weight and all of that good stuff. Okay, loss of sleep, even for a few short hours during the night, can prompt one's immune system to turn against healthy tissue and organs. That is correct. Losing sleep for even a part of one night can trigger the key um, cellular pathway that produces tissue damaging inflammation, according to new research. That is true. Hey, Raven. Hi. We on Lock Nation. How you doing? Have you tried melatonin? Don't drink late at night. It disrupts your sleep pattern. Yeah, I've tried melatonin, and you know what? It made me feel even more tired in the morning. I truly believe that there is discrimination in the medical field. There is 100% discrimination in the medical field. That is true. So in 2005, the Institute of Medicine, a not for profit, non governmental organization that now calls itself the National Academy of Medicine, which is known as NAM, released a report documenting that the poverty in which Black people disproportionately live cannot account for the fact that Black people are sicker and have shorter lifespan than their white counterparts. NAM found that racial and ethnic minorities receive lower quality health care than white people, even when even when insurance status, income, age, and severity of conditions are comparable. By lower quality health care, NAM meant that concrete inferior care that physicians give their Black patients is there. NAM reported that minority persons are less likely than white persons to be given appropriate cardiac care, to receive kidney dialysis or transplants, and to receive the best treatment for stroke, cancer, or AIDS. It is concluded by describing an uncomfortable reality. Some people in the United States were more likely to die from cancer, heart disease, and diabetes simply because of their race, ethnicity, not just because they lacked access to health care. Okay, this is a study they did. Scores of studies. Okay, NAM's findings by documenting that providers are less likely to deliver effective treatments to people of color when compared to their white counterparts, even after controlling for characteristics like class, health behaviors, and access to health insurance and health care services. For example, one study of 400 hospitals in the United States showed that Black patients with heart disease received older, cheaper, and more conservative treatments than their white counterparts. Black patients were less likely to receive coronary bypass operations, or any other procedures that can help. After surgery, they are discharged earlier from the hospital than their white patients, at a stage when discharge is inappropriate. The same goes for other illnesses. Black women are less likely than white women to receive radiation treatment in conjunction with um, having those mastectomies. In fact, they are less likely to receive mastectomies, at all. Perhaps more disturbing is that Black patients are more likely to receive less desirable treatments. The rates at which Black patients have their limbs amputated is higher than those that are white patients. Additionally, Black patients suffer from bipolar disorders, are more likely to be treated with antipsychotic drugs, despite evidence that these medications have long term negative effects and are not effective. Simply put, Black people are simply are not receiving the same quality of healthcare that their white counterparts are receiving. In light of these studies, some scholars have concluded that racial disparities in health can be explained by looking to the individuals who are choosing not to prescribe the most effective health and life conserving treatments to racial minorities. The argument is that if people of color are sicker and are dying at younger ages than white people, this may be the physicians have racial biases. Their biases cause them to give their patient of color inferior health care, and in doing so, contribute to higher rates of morbidity and mortality. If physicians harbor racial biases, these biases can either be consciously or held or unconsciously held. Okay, so a lady, Dana Matthews' book, Just Medicine, A Cure for Racial Inequality in America Health Care in 2015, explores the idea that unconscious bias held by healthcare providers might explain the racial disparities in health. She notes that previous physicians, like the general public, admit to harboring negative attitudes about any particular racial group, and we probably do not gain much by disbelieving their accounts. Thus, physicians' explicit racial biases likely cannot account for racial disparities in health. That is, if physicians choose choices around which treatment to prescribe and which care to offer are harming their patients of color, it is unlikely that physicians are intentionally doing so, nor is it likely that physicians are aware that they have beliefs about people of color that negatively impact the way they practice medicine. However, Matthew notes that there is little reason to believe that physicians have not been exposed to negative narratives about racial minorities that circulate in society. So, what is y'all thinking? It's crazy. Don't let your doctor give you steroids because they cause inflammation instead of getting rid of it. Steroids damages your kidney. Here's the thing. I've been on steroids for years for my nose. I have nasal polyps. If I don't take the steroids, I won't be able to breathe. So I need the steroids, the nasal spray to, clear my nose. So there's no choice on that. There's no option. What is the option? Surgery? And I'm not trying to do surgery. I got degenerative arthritis and cannot get no help in the medical field. It's like I've been flagged. That's not good. There's systematic racism in medicine. Black women are treated differently by doctors. It's a proven fact. Now I've gone more natural remedies. And that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to use that too. A Black doctor told me that Blacks are given less pain meds by their doctors because white doctors think Blacks are drug addicts. And you know what? This is why I have a pain disorder where I'm always in pain. They don't want to give me anything that is remotely anything like a pain pill. They rather give me gabapentin. So this is facts. It is true. But my counterpart, who's seeing demons, she's getting Vicodin, and obviously she's already cuckoo for cocoa puffs. Why is you giving her strong medication? But hey, It is what it is. I need a knee replacement for over 10 years, doc. No doc. Two has refused to give me the replacement. Not surprised. Hey, lovelies. Hey, Queen of the Cheesecake. How you doing? So you have to be super proactive, and like your intuition and your gut has to like really. You got to really be on point with these doctors, seriously, because if you telling them, look, I'm in groups for such and such an illness, and we're all saying the same exact thing. Why are you trying to tell me something? Oh, it's anxiety. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. It's everything. Then what the hell I'm trying to tell? Well, we just got to look at everything. So what we're gonna do is send you a packet so we can get your blood, and we can do this, and then we can do that. Yeah, okay. You think you want guinea pig on me? You got another effing thing coming. I am nobody's guinea pig, boo boo. So yeah, while she's doing that BS over there, okay, and then telling me, oh yeah, you need to go to your pulmonary doctor when I already been clearly just was there at the pulmonary doctor, and he's telling me one thing. So you know what, boo boo? You know what, boo boo? I am going to find another doctor, and I'm going to find one of color that can deal with me. And it's sad. I should not have to go to certain doctors to know to see if I can get great health care, honest health care. Some care where they actually give a damn about making sure that I live and live a long life. Absolutely ridiculous. It's another thing that if you are a minority, then yeah, they are definitely if you're a minority, you are less likely if you can have 15 health issues with you, which makes you disabled. If you're a minority, they will still say, oh, but you can still work. You still work. Now let it be a counterpart. And all they have is let me say they'll only have like maybe depression. They can qualify. Meanwhile, you could have severe post-traumatic stress disorder. You could have, hey Snooky, how you doing, beautiful? So, hey, y'all, hey, meanwhile, you can have depression, severe post-traumatic stress disorder. You can have trauma in your life. You can have chronic pain, chronic, fatigue. You can have chronic migraines. You can have fibromyalgia. You can have diabetes. You can have asthma. You can have 30 different issues wrong with you, and they'll say you're fine. Oh, you're fine. How the F are you fine? But the motherfucker that's I gotta stop cussing. But the dude that's right next to me, Jimmy Jones, Michael Barclay, right? Right next to me, has depression and he qualifies automatically. Here, but you could have somebody who's right next to him who has 15 problems with them, and they will make you wait years, 10 years to try to get your disability. But that person right there who has one issue gets it automatically. They say that, people of color we are more likely to need disability than our counterparts. But when it's time to get it, it is 10 times harder for us to receive it, even though we are the ones that need it the most because of the kind of work that we have to do. It's crazy. I just hate that I have C19 and I had it. I hate that I had it. And now that I'm dealing with the side effects, they want to tell me I have everything. No, let's look at everything else other than the sun. So you just want to run up my insurance. Just tell me you want to run up my insurance, and you just want to make sure. I guess maybe they want to like make sure it's nothing else, anything else going on. But honestly, I need a doctor that deals with C19 and the issues with C19. Real talk. So yeah, hey Miss Redhead, how you doing? Yeah, the last bone specialist I went to was black. He refused to do the knee replacement. So yeah, it's a fight to get good health care, man. It just really is. Yep, so true. I work at Medicare. I've seen it all. We receive every kind of call. Most of the callers were white on disability for years. In their early years, nothing wrong with the people. Okay, so Karen, this is what I'm trying to figure out. It's not fair. It's crazy. You can have 15 different health issues that would, that are like limiting your, having a normal life, and is affecting you in every area of your life. And they'll still look at you like, nah, you fine. Nah, you fine. Get back in them fields, or, get back out there and that field of work, and get another job and keep going in that rat race and make that money. But Susan can have irregular situations. And you know what? She qualifies for disability. It's absolutely crazy, the racism that goes on with healthcare. And I used to be oblivious to it because I believed in equality, and that no, somebody that took an oath, to, make sure that you're fine and make sure you're healthy would never do something just based on my skin tone. But damn, that tonight proved it for me that there is some issues that we still have to fight and work through, and it is what it is. But it has to be talked about, and we have to work on it so we can get equal care, because this is ridiculous that it's saying that we're dying at a higher level because of not receiving the health care that we need. And this is ridiculous. And I am not, look, I'm not a person for, and like, I'm not, trying to create no race thing. No, I'm just saying, as far as when it comes to healthcare, there's need to be some discussions, because we need equal healthcare. We need to be able to get equal health care. And I'm not knocking one race or nothing. I'm just saying that it needs to stop. We need to look at a patient with it just as a patient. Don't do this based on skin color. Just look at us as regular patients that come to you with, and we're asking you to help us. Help us. But don't base it on my skin tone and say, okay, because I'm a darker skinned woman, oh, she can take the pain. No, I can't. I'm telling you, they refuse to give me any type of pain medication for my pain. They'll give me muscle relaxers. They'll give me gabapentin or the other stuff that will damage my organs and cause more problems for me. But they won't give you an actual pain medication to take away the pain. No, they won't do that. They will fight you on that. But my counterpart, oh, they're easy to get that. They rather give you trazodone for insomnia, which is garbage after a while. After a while, it stops working, then give you an Ambien. But my counterparts, they're getting that Ambien. A number of experiments support her claim. One study showed that physicians whose IAT test revealed them to harbor pro-white implant biases were more likely to prescribe pain medication to white patients than black patients. Another study administered at the IAT test to physicians, and then asked them whether they would prescribe, aggressive yet effective treatment for coronary artery disease to patients presented symptoms for coronary artery disease. The experiment revealed that patients whom the IAT test revealed harbored anti-black biases, we're less likely to prescribe the medication to Black patients and more likely to prescribe it to white patients. Proposing that implicit biases are responsible for racial disparities in health might seem dangerous if one believes that individuals and structural factors can never operate simultaneously. But this is not the case. United States policies make public health insurance unavailable to undocumented immigrants, as well as documented immigrants who have been in the country for less than 5 years. Our residential neighborhoods remain dramatically segregated. We have a two-tier healthcare system that provides wonderful care to those with private insurance and mediocre care to those without. The list of structural factors that make people of color sicker than their white counterparts is long. It provides implicit racial biases contribute to excessive morbidity and mortality among people of color. We must recognize that individuals with implicit biases practice medicine within and alongside structures that compromise the health of people of color. That's crazy. That's crazy. It is. Okay. It's really crazy. It really is. We have been used for a long time as, the guinea pigs for surgeries and stuff and tests and things without our permission. There's that Hattie cells are being used worldwide without her permission. She has passed away years ago, and her cells are still being used without her permission, the family's permission. I think they're currently suing John Hopkins. John Hopkins has had some issues with, racial issues. It's just crazy. It is. It really is. So let me see. What is everybody saying? White people call in all the time. One man had 98 medications. I had to put in the computer to see which insurance company would cover them and how much. I'm sorry you're going through this at Raven. Please know you are a wonderful source of inspiration for many. Thank you, Miss Redhead. I appreciate that. I know Johnny Hopkins personally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, John Hopkins is definitely known for some, doing some stuff and how much. You can know exactly what you're talking about when people speaking to the doctor. They will gaslight you, make fun of you, to discredit you, also be dismissive of your medical care. That is true. Tell your doctor to give you a referral to a pain management doctor. That is how you get real pain meds. Now, since white people abuse drugs, now it's harder to get. Let me tell you something. I've been trying to get pain medications for years and they don't do it. But what I did get is my medical marrow, card. But now, with everything going on, that has recently, and as of October, I had, see, catch my breath right now. Recently, that card has expired as of October. Yeah, so that card has expired as of October. I'm going to have to get it renewed again. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to go through the process and get it renewed. But then, when you have to renew it, it's going to cost you some money to renew it. So I got that has to be paid. I got on top of some other stuff that need to be paid. Jesus. I tell you one thing, if my knee wasn't hurting, I'd be a good stripper, I tell you. I definitely would be a stripper. What? If this knee was good, I'd be stripping. John Hopkins is in Mall, okay? I spent a lot of time there. One of the best hospitals in the world. There's another John Hopkins. There's another John Hopkins. Isn't there a John Hopkins in um yeah, isn't there one in New York though? Yeah, this okay. Okay, yeah, there is one in New York. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, some people look. Okay. He's all right. Red Wings hockey said John Hopkins in Baltimore. I spent a lot of time there. One of the best hospitals in the world. And I'm not saying that there isn't. They're not a good hospital. They are, but like at the end of the day, there's a problem with John Hopkins. Okay, John Hopkins reveals that its founders owned slaves. The university and its medical system have long celebrated their founding benefactors as staunch abolitionists, but they weren't. But newly surfaced documents tell a different story. John Hopkins owned slaves. Okay, not only did they own slaves, but there is an absolute history with John Hopkins. Okay, all right. So yeah, they give great care, but just keep in mind that they have a really crazy history, my dear. They do. They are they've had a history of some things, man, as far as HIV goes and slavery. So yeah. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, go Bob and okay. Okay, file a complaint of treatment of care. I didn't know about slavery ownership. Oh, yeah, I didn't know about the slavery ownership, but I'm here to learn. I will look it up. Yeah, John Hopkins they will tell you John Hopkins, the owners, the former owners. Um, yeah, they did. There is a serious history with John Hopkins. The unethical experiments with John Hopkins. Okay, Hopkins. Okay, more than 780 people filed a $1 billion lawsuit um, against John Hopkins University over experiments conducted in the 1940s that deliberately infected over 1,000 Guatemalans with syphilis and other STDs without their knowledge and consent. What? What happened? Okay, John Hopkins faces further criticism over experiments. All right, the John Hopkins University Medical Center in Baltimore, Maryland is facing fresh criticism over its research methods and ethics, this time in relation to a study of different ways of getting rid of lead paint in homes during which children were knowingly exposed to high levels of lead. The center temporarily lost its license for research on humans recently after previously healthy women died in an asthma study. Now, two families have won. Okay, two families won the right to pursue a court case against the Kennedy Institute, which is affiliated to the Johns Hopkins University Medical Center, claiming that in the study it allowed their children to sustain lead poisoning and brain damage by failing to inform them that they lived in housing with dangerous levels of lead dust. So, like I said, John Hopkins, my dear, has a long history. So, I guess Judge Dale Cathell compared the Kennedy Kurgan study to a Nazi experiment on concentration camp victims and the Tuskegee experiment, in which syphilis in black men with the disease was allowed to progress rather than be treated with penicillin so that the natural course of the syphilis infection could be studied. So, yeah, John Hopkins has some issues, okay? It has a lot of issues with unethical research. It has issues with its role in HIV and AIDS. Yeah, it has some issues, my dear. Yeah, they do. Mhm. I had a heart attack while working at my job. While out on medical leave, they sent me a letter of separate from the company. I found out I had a bad heart going at 20%. I hope those families take those bastards to the cleaners. Oh, yeah, they will. They will. They will. They will. I'm glad you are right, Karen. I do remember the lead paint in Maryland and Washington, D.C. How's your knee going to keep you from stripping, though, huh? Just a question. Yeah, my knee pain is so bad I can't strip. Oh Lord, that's terrible. Anyway, I'm not a good stripper anyway. Okay, I didn't know about the Stavy on the ship, but I learned. Okay, yeah, file a complaint. Okay, now call Medicare or your state capital or the insurance commissioner to file a complaint against the doctor's office or even a particular doctor. They will investigate it. They have different locations, but the main facility is in Bmore. Try clove oil. It has a lot of good things that will help you, but definitely do your research. Yes, I get it. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you they're out there for a referral. I'm definitely going to get a referral to the pain management. That's something they just don't want to do either. It's like they want to hold on to your ass. You know what I mean? They really do want to hold on to your black ass, and so they can keep on getting money out of you. You know exactly what you. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, hold up. This is a fight over here as well. Psychological injuries lead to physical injuries. The more drugs they have you on, the more kickback the doctors get. Fight the good fight at Raven. That is so true, Miss Redhead. You are absolutely right. I had not today saying said I had foot surgery in March of this year. They gave me 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, and that is it. But that's how they work. They are on code with their own. Wishful thinking that we unlock. Okay. Oh no. Oh, she's trying to make sure she get her freak on. She is definitely trying to get her damn freak on, huh? I learned so much while working at the place, how they work the system. They had doctors writing their paper trail. So, of course, SSA approved it. Raven, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Just having a little, some little issues. Magnesium oil is good for the joint pain. Rub it on, girl. I do. I rub that on, plus, Tiger Balm and all kind of ish. Is that legal? I hope those families, yeah, they hope so too. I hope so too. So, honestly, I'm not trying to stay up here too long but I just wanted to like say, if you feel in your gut that you're not getting the care that you're supposed to be getting, be proactive with your health, be proactive with your body, because I'm telling you, you only got one body, and you want to live as long as possible, and health and be as healthy as look. When it comes to my health, Tiger Balm is extremely expensive. Back in the day, Tiger Balm was cheap as hell back in the day. Yeah, now that sucker is expensive as hell, but it works. I'm not gonna front. It does absolutely work. And it is what it is. Sometimes, I gotta make, I gotta make some choices. Like my health comes first. At the end of the day, things to keep me healthy and to keep Raven functioning. Yes, it costs me about maybe close to $200 every month. Okay, and on top of everything else that I do that medical, insurance covers. But what insurance don't cover is the vitamins, the B12s, the immunity shots, the tea, the elderberry, all of the stuff that required to keep you functioning and healthy. So yeah, Raven is I'm definitely going to be very super 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 proactive with this situation, and I'm just telling y'all, whatever you got going in your life, if something happens to you or whatever, make sure that these doctors that you're going to have your best interest in heart. I'm not telling you to stop seeing doctors. I'm telling you to just, be very proactive and follow your gut. If you feel like they are not giving you the best care, get a second opinion, because this is ridiculous. Sometimes, these doctors just view you as a guinea pig to experiment on. Okay, let's go get this. So let's do this. So now all of a sudden, I'm telling you I'm in pain and I'm having dizziness and this, that, and other. You're gonna tell me, well, let's look at we'll look at the sleep apnea, and maybe it's just your anxiety. Look, as far as I've been on this planet, I never heard of anxiety causing dizziness, headaches, knee pain, circulation issue, me to use my asthma pump, all of these other stuff that you're trying to say. Yeah, I don't believe anxiety can do that. But yeah. Okay, Karen Jack, 2009. Stand up, babe. Don't let them MF get the best of you. Keep the faith and know you are worth the struggle. Exactly. Miss Raven, Tiger Bomb is expensive in the early 90s. I can only imagine now. Sheesh. Shh. I never knew it was expensive. You know what? Look, my grandmother and my aunts, they bought they always had Tiger Balm in the house, on two things of Tiger Balm. Like there was always a thing of Tiger Balm somewhere in the house. So I never knew that it was expensive. Like when it comes to my health and everything, I don't view nothing as expensive. That's another thing though. And you're right, it might be a little expensive. You know what, you might. It is expensive because just one container of this little thing for Tiger Balm was $10. So you're right, it is expensive. But I'm trying not to think about it because it works for the pain and it does what it needs to do. And it's sometimes health is expensive. Feeling better is expensive, and I will do whatever is in my power to feel healthy and feel better and at least take some of the pain off because this is ridiculous. My sister is an MD. She did one of her thesis on untreated pain in Black patient. It was mind blowing the results she uncovered. Hey, Mel MC, it's good to see you up in the building. And I look, I would love to talk to her because I bet you the things that she uncovered doing this, doing her thesis, must have been crazy. We used Ben Gay or Icy Hot, but Tiger Balm was the goodish. Yeah, I have Icy Hot sitting here right now. I have Icy Hot right here. I have Icy Hot. I have Tiger Balm, the cream to put on. I have Tiger Balm, the patches to put on. The what is it? What is it? The Sopaz patch and all these other damn patches. But it is what it is. I'll spend what I gotta spend to get the cure that I need because I need to be able to function. Okay, I am too young to be like I don't want to be all banged up and everything. Like, she's okay. She's me. I'm going on 6 years full pay. They F me over. They don't want a public court case. I wouldn't either if I was them. Education department for me. Okay, 3 months. Jeez, me, I'm going on 6 years. Okay, I believe Blue Paul Campbell. I believe so too. Okay. It's cruel and unusual punishment to refuse pain relief. They don't give a damn. Take this gabapentin. Take this muscle relaxer. They'll give you muscle relaxers. They'll give you injections in your all up in your head and your neck and your spine of Botox. So they'll do that. But to give you a pain pill, actual pain pill, no, they're not going to do that because they feel that black people are drug addicts. We are drug addicts. Let me tell you, the last time I checked, everybody like in every race, there's some drug addicts. Okay, in black community, you might have some crackheads, cokeheads, some potheads. In the white community, you might have some meth heads, cokeheads, Xanax heads, ecstasy heads. You know, yeah, Adderall poppers. So in every community, there is something that there's a little addiction and a specific drug that they like to, get their party on. But to just say that we are drug addicts and don't deserve no pills, like what the hell? Okay, Raven, try the Asian market in your area. The creams and oils are always cheaper and a little better to use. Yeah, I'm about to start hitting up the Asian market. Thank God. Yo, thank God that not too far from me, there is Asian markets, Asian, food spots. And, I'm in an area that they do have food markets and, farmers markets and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna girl, please research clove oil. That's what I'm using for pain relief. I will definitely research clove oil. Okay. Like basically what I've been doing a lot lately is a lot of research on natural and things to use for all of these situations. Like for inflammation, been drinking a lot of cinnamon tea for inflammation because I didn't know cinnamon tea helps with inflammation and pain. And so I've been drinking that. Oh, she's they have given me pain relief for spinal injury. I don't have spinal injury. That just knocks me out. Still in pain though, 24/7. Damn. Okay, Blue Paul, I'm gonna look up the whole thing for Clove. I just opened up another window for that. Thank you, I appreciate it. And thank you, Pretty Cool Flamingo. I appreciate that too. Right? It's cruel and unusual punishment to refuse pain relief. True. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Red Wing Hockey. I'm glad to see you over here. How you doing? We used Bengay, Icy Hot, and Tiger Balm. That was a good ish. Yep. Girl, they know exactly what's going with you. Okay, they're refusing you proper medical care. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Mel C, for chiming in. Yes. He said, he said Tiger Balm was expensive back in my day too. Okay, Miss Redhead, I'm gonna try and settle it out of court. If not, I'm getting a lawyer. My short-term disability MedLife only paid me for 3 months out of the 12 months. Damn. hmm Yeah, this is why I'm, doing natural remedies, going naturalist. Yep, I don't blame you. My insurance is scared of me. If I take them to court, they will have a big, huge public court case on their hands. They're trying to, basically, yeah, side note, it's working. No, it's definitely not over. I'm still going through it. I'm emailing the CEO of Medicare. I provided two different doctors' note, and they owe me money for real. FL is a Florida is a right to work state. Hey, beautiful Raven and Ravens. Hope everyone had a great day. Yeah. No, not bad. Magnesium oil for joints. Okay. I take magnesium pills. I definitely do. Isn't it legal? I really appreciate y'all like tuning in. I'm new to this platform, but I stay here. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you come in and you chiming in. I really appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome to the platform. Welcome to the House of Raven. If need any other information, just hit me up on IG and I'll ask my surgeons if they know any doctors in your area so to help. They travel all over the United States. Well, pretty cool, Flamingo. I appreciate that. If I was white and played crazy, I would get everything. I seen it while working there. Oh, oh, okay. It's also aids in sleep when you're that kind of pain and don't sleep well. Okay. Not a problem. Thank you. What is that? Block. Okay, I know exactly what I'm saying. Midlife said. Okay, I know exactly what Raven is saying. Medlife said because I have a sedentary sit down job is why my claim was denied. What the hell am I paying them for? A normal heart is 60%. Yeah, and here's the thing your doctor your doctor does not your doctor when it comes to disability or social security or any kind of situation where you need insurance or anything like that, you got to be on top of these doctors because these doctors, they'll make it seem like you fine and a-okay, but at the same time they're giving you all type of medications to treat your symptoms, but you're good enough to get all these medications for all these symptoms. Well, you're messed up enough that you really need these all these medications to treat all your problems. But you're not messed up enough that you can't get back into that work field and work. It's the most craziest thing known to man. You could have 20 illnesses and disorders and problems and things with you, and they will tell you you are absolutely fine. Well, somebody else could have one issue and they automatically get it. I just do not understand it. Hmm. Hey, Miss Redhead, I'll try my best to help with anything I can. Pretty cool, familiar. Flamingo, you are so sweet. Weight loss too and high blood pressure. Yep, me too, but I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to call tomorrow and I'm going to get me going to go through my insurance and I'm going to be getting me a nutritionist that I can work with to lose the weight. I ain't playing around. Raven wants to live forever. So I'm definitely calling a nutritionist tomorrow. I'm gonna find a nutritionist. I'm going to, find a doctor. I'm really going to be very super, super, super. Usually, your healthcare is associated with your job. Hmm. I went from zero medication to 10 pills a day. I haven't even applied for Social Security or unemployment. I'm tired of it all. I get what you're saying, Mama. Karen, I get what you're saying. Hey, Red Wing. Hey, Robbie Privilege. How are you? Clove oil, AIDS, and all of that and more. Well, we definitely gonna be looking up some clove oil, huh? Hey, Miss Redhead. So definitely gonna be looking at that. I know, darling, grateful to you. Yes. All those meds is counterproductive. Sure is. Yeah. Hi. I am so glad you can help Aunt Raven. That might be a good jump off point for her. Yes. I'm glad that I brought this up because you know what? It seemed like, we all have something going on in our life, health wise. And it's good for us to have a conversation about it. You know, hope you're doing well, sis. Okay. I know it sounds repetitive, but I believe it is so much. I believe in it so much. It worked well for me. Well, okay, then I will try it. Have you looked into physicians in the state next to you? We have people come in from other states for care and surgery. Definitely not a definitely don't mind looking at people in New York, looking at people in other states. Definitely. Okay, if you let them, they'll have you drugged up to the eyeballs. I only take stuff I need, not everything they want me to take. If I did, I'd be a walking zombie. I know it sounds repetitive, but I'll definitely look into it. Hey, Raw. Hey, beautiful lady. Yes, so I'll definitely be looking into that. I cannot believe that in this time that I've sat here, an hour has gone by already. So we've been talking for an hour. And I get this is definitely a topic, that you normally do not see covered on, you don't see covered on YouTube. So I'm definitely glad that we had this conversation because it seems like, you know what? There are people out here that are feeling discouraged with the healthcare system. There's people out here that are now turning to, natural remedies. And we are peeping that we're not getting the care that we deserve to get. And it's like, this is ridiculous. How can another human being who took the oath to take care of patients not give us the best care possible? It's not, things got to change. We got to be more vocal, y'all. You know, Such a great and productive conversation. Someone will need to hear this. Well done, Raven. Well, thank you, Miss Redhead. I appreciate that. Miss Redhead, for sure, are in the ground. Have you checked with online consultations with physicians? Definitely will be doing that. I damn sure will. Oh, yes. We know all of us need to be super proactive with our care. If you come across any nurses or physicians on YouTube, TikTok, etc., ask for the advice with everything that's going on with you, and maybe they can help or have insight for you as well. Okay, I definitely will do that too. And I definitely will be, getting in touch with my insurance. I'm going through my insurance, and it's time for me to be super, super, super proactive with my situation. And I will definitely be fine looking for new doctors. Yes, indeed, I will. I will be looking for new doctors and everything to take care of my situation. Because you know what is this? Nutritionist. Yeah, so the first thing I'm looking at is a nutritionist. Let's see, hospital, healthcare, behavioral, lab, urgent care, mental healthcare facilities, behavior. All right. So yeah, right now I'm doing some research as I'm sitting here. Be careful, they mean us no good. If- yeah, you know what? I get what you're saying. Some of them don't, but sometimes you find a gem in there that actually care. And you do. Sometimes you find a gem in there that actually care. So I definitely will be proactive with my care. Blue Paul Campbell, because of stress, I consistently under at work. It affect it's a work. It's effective and worked my heart. Now, at times, I'm like an old lady. Jeez. If you need to report a doctor, do it to the state doctor's board and file a complaint with every receipt, email, and conversation. If you need to record a conversation, just let them know depending on your state. Go from there and report them and the insurance. Yes, indeed. Do what you got to do to get the care you want, and also to help other people avoid these doctors and report them. Yep, exactly. And I don't understand, like, It's well documented so far that these people, like people that have C19, that have, health issues, they there are side effects that, things that have cropped up since, getting recovering from it, that there have been some, symptoms and different things that have popped up. All the symptoms and all the things that have popped up, for somebody to tell me that it's such and such is some crazy ish. I'm just like, okay, yeah, you done lost your mind. Y'all med beds are out. Research them. I'm on a list. Okay. Okay. Yes indeed. I will. The people in the chat always read reviews on doctors, especially hospital they work at, and make an informative decision before going to see them. It can save lives. I definitely do that. My mother told me to call the insurance commissioner office. They have to investigate every claim, so I'm getting my money. Do what you got to do. Definitely do what you got to do. hmm Well, yeah, I love you all. This has been a very, uh, this has been a very good chat. We have dietitian, the dietitian. So yeah, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit, sitting here finding out aromatherapy works well. I do that too. I must say, my medical team is fantastic. They are all in my corner. Even the insurance company doctor can't believe that I'm still standing after years after the assault and trauma I've been through on the job. Yeah, Miss Redhead, research natural ways to bring down your anxiety. hmm Great topic and conversation, because I don't see this having, like, I don't see people talking about these issues online. I don't see, chats about this on YouTube. I don't. I don't. I really don't see it. So I'm absolutely, I just felt like I needed to share. I needed to share it with y'all. So I'm really appreciative that y'all tuned in. Thank you. You got Raven. You got this, Raven. Sending love and healing your way. Continue to fight for your life. Exactamundo. I shall continue to fight for my life. And I hope that everybody else continue to do their fight too, for their, whatever, the money that they're owed. Make sure that they, the healthcare, the good healthcare that they deserve, the medications that they deserve, everything that you deserve it. It's, you have insurance, it's your right to get it. No one should be denied proper health care. We all deserve the right to have great health care and to recover. Damn it. Yeah, back off of the dairy, milk and cheese. All that stuff brings mucus, meat. Yeah, I know that causes inflammation. I have a paper on my fridge of, foods that I just cannot buy anymore because those cause inflammation. So I know to keep away from that. I love your energy. Thank you. I do yoga each day, meditate natural, and everything I can. I am your girl, hun. We don't have weed legal here yet. Well, I can't wait for it to be legal over there for you. Hi, Raven. Hi, Scarlet King. How you doing? Hi, Raven and chat. How you doing? This was very good. I feel like I got a lot of things that was just like on my chest that was really bothering me, having this conversation with y'all, and it feels good to know that I'm not alone in this situation. I appreciate it, that we can have a conversation, black, white, Spanish, in between, every color known to man, whatever color, I don't care what color he is. We were able to have a beautiful conversation together and it'd be nice and calm and informative, and everybody's understanding and compassionate to everybody's situation, and that's great. I don't drink soy. Not big on cheese. I have always been a little bit of a healer. Thanks so much for your care. Keep those messages coming to me, babe. Yes. Scarlet King. Hey. THC oil. Yeah, I like some THC oil. I gotta renew my prescription. I gotta renew my card. I gotta get that done. But hey, right now I gotta get this. It's sad. I gotta get this laptop first before I can get my prescription done. One, thankfully, this on being on YouTube does help with all the expenses of the vitamins and extra, stuff that I use that help with my care. Also, go online and renew your cannabis card. Everyone does it in my state. It's easy and cheap. Uh, yeah, I'm definitely have to do it. But when it comes to Jersey and New York City, it is not cheap. Okay, it is just not. Renew your, let's see, medical. It's not as cheap. It really ain't. I wish. I'm about to have to move out of New Jersey and move completely out of New York City and move completely out of PA. All three of them states, I'm telling you, is not cheap. Let me see how much it's going to cost me to renew this damn card. How to renew it? Okay, you receive an updated certificate after each renewal visit with our doctor. You can renew your card when the time comes by visiting the state website and selecting the renewal options. Okay, so what is the renewal options? Replacement card, if you receive a replacement card. Okay, pay for your renewed card. Okay, how much is that going to cost? Okay, because if it costs more than $200, I ain't doing it right now. You can get THC oil from smoke shops. Yeah, but they're not the good ones. They're not those THCs at the shops. They're not, specifically made for, the pain without certain side effects. Like when you go to the dispensary, you're getting THC oil that is made for back pain, made for your insomnia, made for, certain situations that you have. They give you the goodish. Once my legal stuff is over, public speaking and advocacy for post-traumatic stress disorder and anxiety disorders are my path. So many people get lost in the system. That is 100% true, Miss Redhead. That is. And you know what, though? It shouldn't stop you, it shouldn't stop you from doing it. You could do a little bit of that here and there, posting stuff, a little, stuff on your Instagram about it. Does the insurance you have cover any renewal cost? Yeah, it covers some of it, but not all of it. Hey, like I'm saying, I'm independent. So, insurance is only covers yay so much. That is such a great thing. But you know what? I don't know. I think the universe has been definitely, I can't complain. The universe has definitely been looking out for me. So, I ain't worried about it. Hey, everyone. I'm Hi, Mabel. So, yeah, I've been blessed. Thank you to the universe. I've been blessed in a lot of ways. So, I can't complain. Not one bit. I can't. So it is an hour and 14 minutes. I need to go because I need to go make me some cinnamon tea. I want to make me some cinnamon tea, which is very good, y'all. Okay. I don't know if y'all know. Okay, but cinnamon tea. Do y'all know anything about cinnamon tea, y'all? So before I go, let me give you this little gem on cinnamon tea. Okay, so cinnamon tea is an interesting beverage that may offer several health benefits. It's made from the inner bark of the cinnamon tree. Okay, cinnamon tea is full of beneficial compounds that may offer various health benefits, including aiding in weight loss, improving heart health, alleviating cramps, and reducing inflammation and blood sugar levels. Okay, it's loaded with toxins, I guess. What do you call it? Cinnamon tea is loaded with them, which are beneficial compounds to help keep you healthy. Okay, these toxins fight off oxidation caused by free radicals, which are molecules that damage your cells and contribute to diseases like diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. Cinnamon is particularly rich. So it has this a study comparing the properties, activities, active active of 26 spices reported that cinnamon is only outranked by cloves and oregano. So the only thing that's outranking cinnamon is cloves and oregano. Okay, so I'm going to keep all three in my Rolodex. I like cloves and I cook with cloves. I cook with oregano. Here's the thing. A side note. I know I get distracted, but this is gonna go all. It's gonna go all. It's gonna make sense. I just realized that Jamaican food, the Caribbean food, the reason why they're like the people in the Caribbean are so healthy is not only because the food is fresh, but it's because of what we use in our foods. When we make porridge, oatmeal, we always put cloves in it. We always put nutmeg in it. We always put a dash, maybe some people put a little dash of cinnamon in it. All these things are great for our body on top of the oats. Our porridge, we use that, we use clove, we use nutmeg and stuff, fresh nutmeg into our porridge. We use when we're cooking rice and peas, we use coconut oil, coconut milk. We use all healthy alternatives and instead of these other oils and stuff into our foods. Making fish, we tend to stick to the basics. Fish, we make escovite fish, which is baked. And we use vinegar, which is very good for you. We use a lot of peppers and stuff and spices, which is also good for the metabolism. I realized one of the best damn diets we eat pomegranate. We call it panganat in Jamaica. Is another. It's considered a superfruit. So a lot of things that we did in Jamaica, a lot of things that my family grew up on, and what they do in Jamaica and all these other Caribbean islands, the reason why they look so good and young and healthy and their memories all that great is because of the diet in which they live by. Now, the reason why a lot of people that are from the Caribbean, we come here, we live here, but our diet switch. And next, because of our diet switching, all of a sudden you see people talking about, oh, they feel all these aches and pains and different stuff, and they have to go back to their island, in the wintertime because they feel sick and it's the cold weather is too not good for the bones. But what it is our diets change. The food quality changes when we come here. And because of it, sometimes, you get some health issues. I realize if my family, if we stuck to eating the way we did in the island, chances are we wouldn't have as many health issues. But that's just, just wanted to include that, West Indian eating is actually pretty not bad. Turmeric, curry, all those spices, all those stuff is really good for us. Number two, with cinnamon, it lowers inflammation and may improve heart health. Test tube studies suggest that the compounds in cinnamon may reduce markers of inflammation. This may be immensely beneficial, given that inflammation is thought to be at the root of many chronic diseases, including heart disease. Studies also report that cinnamon may reduce blood pressure. Okay, What more? Cinnamon may increase levels of HDL, that's good cholesterol, which helps improve your heart health by removing excess cholesterol from your blood vessels. A study review of 10 studies found that consuming as little as 120 milligrams of cinnamon, less than a tenth of a teaspoon each day, may be sufficient to help you reap those benefits. So this is also there's a particular type of cinnamon in particular that helps prevent the narrowing of blood vessels and offer protection against blood clots. Another one is it may help reduce blood sugar. Okay, may promote weight loss. Cinnamon tea is often touted to help with weight loss, and several studies have linked cinnamon intake to fat loss or reduction of the waist. Mhm. It might help you fight off bacteria and fungi. Cinnamon has some potent antibacterial and antifungal properties. It may reduce cramps and other symptoms with it. Other potentials, it may fight skin aging. Studies show that cinnamon may promote collagen formation and increase skin elasticity and hydration, all of which may reduce the appearance of aging. May have anti-cancer properties. Test tube research has observed that cinnamon extracts may help kill certain types of cancer cells, including skin cancer cells. May help preserve brain function. Cinnamon may protect brain cells from Alzheimer's disease and improve motor functions in those with Parkinson's disease. May help fight HIV. That cinnamon extract may help fight the most common strain of HIV viruses in humans, and this is from Healthline information. This is from a website called Healthline.com. It may also help reduce acne. Cinnamon extracts can fight bacteria that cause acne. And it's easy to add to your diet. You can drink it warm or cool and make it into a form of iced tea. The easiest way to make this beverage is to simply add 1 teaspoon, 2.6 grams of ground cinnamon to 1 cup of boiling water and stir. You can also make cinnamon tea by steeping cinnamon sticks in boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes. Alternatively, cinnamon tea bags can be found online. They are a convenient option when you're short of time. Cinnamon tea is a natural caffeine free, so it can be enjoyed anytime throughout the day. However, it is if you're super interested in blood sugar levels lowering, it may be most effective to consume it with your meals. If you're currently taking blood sugar lowering medication, it's best to consult your healthcare provider before adding cinnamon to the routine. Basically, the bottom line is cinnamon tea is a powerful beverage. Okay, that can definitely do a lot in helping you. So there you go. That was a little tip that I wanted to give to you. If people don't know about it, you better ask somebody. Okay, my dear. Let me go. God is favorite. A friend of the family made us some jerk chicken. It was so good, hot, that we couldn't eat it. I had one wing and drank milk to calm my body down. Okay, then let me tell you something. That is overdoing it. That is overdoing it. Jerk can be, you're not supposed to make jerk where it's so unbearable, nobody can eat it. No, that's somebody who just overdid it in the spices. It's supposed to be a nice, mild little flavor, just to give it a little tiny kick. But it ain't supposed to be overpowering to the point that you got to drink milk and worry about if you're going to get mud butt later on. No, yeah, I'm not feeling that person's cooking at all. Yeah, I love me some jerk chicken. My dad used to make some excellent jerk chicken. Oh my gosh. It was spicy, but very mild because I don't like super spicy food. Honestly, it turns me off. I don't like super spicy food. I'm Jamaican, yep. I'm supposed to like spicy food like Scotch bonnet peppers and all of that. I don't. I don't. I'm very mild spicer kind of girl. LOL. Like, damn, what a way to ruin jerk chicken. I'm sorry that happened to you to Red Wing Hockey. Miss Redhead, it is ridiculous here. And it makes no sense. Even in South Korea, Japan, etc., it's smaller and healthier fast food meals. Yep. Oh yeah, they trying to get us plump, right? Cinnamon is great for all of that. Yep. Yeah, your McDonald's small is our large here in Australia. Jesus. Yeah, they trying to make people fat, I tell you. Okay, thank you. Okay, at Blue Paul Campbell, hit Raven up on IG or email. America has the biggest portions of food. You damn right they do. We greedy. We want to supersize everything. The most unhealthy food. People get sicker and die quicker. Yeah, I didn't realize until recently. Look, I love me a good sausage. I know don't get no, do not get dirty thoughts, okay? But I love me a good sausage, like the kibasas and everything like that. I like cutting them up and slicing them real thin. Put them in like a spaghetti. I'll even use them in my lasagnas. And I didn't realize that as you cook these sausages, that a chemical is released that can cause, that can increase your chances of getting cancer by 20%, y'all. Did you know that? I did not know that. So they like bacon, salami, and sausages. How does processed and red meat cause cancer, and how much matters? Yeah. I had no idea that all of this caused that. I had no idea. None. Yeah, the evidence linking processed and red meat to cancer has been stacking up for over a decade. And in 2015, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, a group of experts that reviewed and report on the research evidence, classified processed meat as a definitive cause of cancer. Okay, the same group that includes smoking and alcohol. And red meat is a probable cause of cancer too, all because of the process. Processed meat has been given Group 1 classification, including salami, sausage and hot dog, and black on bacon. And that is Group 1 causes cancer. Okay. Now, Group 2, red meat has been given Group 2A classification. So there's Group 1, and that's salami, sausage, hot dogs, and bacon. That's Group 1. It causes cancer. Now, red meat have been given Group 2A classification. That's pork, beef, and lamb. And this does not include chicken and fish. It says Group A, Group 2A probably causes cancer. Probably. So yeah, I didn't know that. So I had no clue. Um, Cancer caused by processed meat, 13% of bowel cancer, 1.5% of all cancer. Yeah, I'll pass. So yeah, I'm going to be chilling on the buying. I stopped buying hot dogs, and I love me a damn hot dog. I do. I love me a dirty water dog, and I love me some bacon. I was picking lower sodium bacon, of course, right? But I stopped eating bacon. I no longer eat bacon. I haven't had bacon in I don't know how long. So bacon's gone out of there. Pow, gone. I just bought me some sausage that I was gonna cut up and put into my food. Now I'm scared to even eat the damn sausage. I'm scared to eat it. But I hate to waste money. But shit. I'd rather throw that ish away and save my gosh darn life. Yeah, I'm really debating on it. I might throw that damn sausage away because I'd rather live. I hunt here in my state with friends, so we eat a lot of deer meat. Oh, good times. I love that. Dirty water dog. I love them in Washington off the food trucks. Me too. I'm a New York City girl, New York City girl. Mm-mm. New York City girl. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Okay, this is Wendy and me favorite. Wendy Williams and my favorite song, New York City Girl. I think it's by Odyssey. That's my ish. But yeah, I love me dirty water dogs. I love them. I love the like when you bite into it, that little snap that you get when you bite into a hot dog, and you got this, sauerkraut on there, the ketchup, the relish, everything. Oh my gosh, I love a dirty water dog. I love a shish kebab too from off of one of them carts out there. I love to eat like the halal. What is the halal food? The rice, with the lamb and everything else in there, and they put the white sauce on that. Give me that too. I love it. Give me that baklava, all of that stuff. All the ish is, yeah. And it contributed to me having a 42-inch ass. Okay, let me stop. I gotta stop eating this stuff. You're a native New Yorker? Yeah. Brooklyn. I am a Brooklyn shorty. Yes, indeed. Yes, I am a native New Yorker, Red Wings hockey. Okay. I haven't had a hot dog in years. I know. Me too. You laughing? What'd you say? Not sad fishing. My dad was a butcher, ate a lot of meat, clearly, died of cancer of bowel at 41 years old. Could be something to decide. Yes, it is. It says sausage is, it says not that, okay, it says sausage is not a probable, it can. Okay, it's the craziest thing that in this thing it says causes cancer. Okay, so it says meat and cancer. How strong is the evidence? So the IARC carcinogenic classification groups. Processed meat has been given Group 1 classification, and that includes salami, sausage, and hot dogs and bacon. Group 1 causes cancer. It's not probable, it causes cancer. Now, Group 2A probably causes cancer, and that Group 2A is red meat has been given Group 2A classification, and that is pork, beef, and lamb. It does not include chicken and fish. So it says, yeah, cancer from tobacco is 72% of lung cancer, 15% of all cancer, right? And then they have on the other side the processed meat. Cancer is caused by processed meat is 13% of bowel cancer, and that's showing a sausage link. So it's 1.5 of all cancer. So yes, Miss Redhead, your father could have passed from that, my dear. Yes. TMI, but have you noticed after eating red meat you're backed up? Yeah. Red Wing hockey starts swimming, hun. I'll see you in 3 to 4 weeks if the Sharks don't get you first. I haven't heard of a lot of I haven't heard of a lot of few of foods you're mentioning. Yeah, this is something that's been proven for decades. You know what's so crazy is that when you see these commercials, they keep promoting these foods to you, but they're not telling you on the back end that these foods are linked to all of these carcinogens that causes cancer, bowel cancer, stomach cancer, all of these, they're not telling you this. It's crazy. Okay, Miss Redhead, let's go. We fish a lot also. I've changed up my diet a lot and it helps so much. It's like I haven't had a hot dog in years. Okay, Antoinette, so good. How you doing? I love hot dogs, but ooh, yeah, me too. Welcome over here. Welcome, Antoinette. How are you back? Good that you stopped by, Dirty Water Dogs. I just want a dirty water dog. LOL. Hot dogs ain't no good. Pork definitely a no no. Mm-hmm. So I gotta back off of meat. Yeah, you gotta back off of meat. But you can eat meat, but you just gotta take your time with it. Don't make it so much that you're eating it all the time. No, I did not know that, man. I've been brought up on Italian sausages. Yep, and then when you cook those Italian sausages, they don't tell you that it releases this chemical. Y'all look it up. The Italian sausages, these salamis, all of that, when you heat all of these foods up, it releases these chemicals in it that, when you consume it, can cause cancer. Messed up they don't tell you these little bits of details. Okay, Miss Redhead depends on the state you're in where you can get fresh and clean options for food. Some places just don't have real access to it. It's usually frozen or pre-made processed foods. I'm sorry, boo. Say it again, please. Yes, yes, we put spicy sausage in our spaghetti as well. Yeah, that's why I wanted to mention this. They do us dirty in the States. Okay, I'm reading your mind at Red Wings. Yes. Uh-huh. Once I cried all the time about the food. Not much was fresh. When I found a place that did good food, I was loyal. Mm-hmm. They do that on purpose. Yeah, they do that on purpose. If you haven't had it before, make it mild. Mm-hmm. That's right. It was way too spicy. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Go back down. Let's see. All right. Block. Okay. I wish I was there where you are, minus the hunting bit. Miss Redhead, I don't swim, but I fish. I don't because I hate water. Hi, Antoinette. Hello, Scarlett. Meat is not for humans. That's why I don't eat a lot of red meat. I'm limiting myself. I could quite easily cut meat out altogether. The men in the family are big meat eaters. It's most likely because of what they're feeding the animals, yep, and the chemicals they're using to process the food, and that is correct. That is correct. This has been an amazing conversation that I've had today with y'all. This is something different. Okay. Yeah, I am. I can fish too, but shoot, I'm not really fishing for sharks either. Yeah, you got to be careful because I know Miss Redhead where you are at. Y'all got the what do you have? The bull sharks, don't you? I think there is a thing of bull sharks. So let's see. Red meat, processed meat, and cancer. Did you know that eating more than 700 milligrams raw weight of red meat a week increases your risk of bowel cancer? Or that the risk of developing bowel cancer goes up 1.18 times for every 50 grams of processed meat eaten per day. The World Health Organization has classified processed meat, including ham, bacon, salami, frankfurters, as a group 1 carcinogenic known to cause cancer, which means that there's strong evidence that processed meat causes cancer. Eating processed meat increases your risk of bowel cancer, stomach cancer. Red meat, such as beef, lamb, pork, has been classified as a group 2A carcinogenic, which means it probably causes cancer. Did you know if you've had cancer, maintaining a healthy diet can help prevent it from coming back? Current research shows that there are certain chemicals in red and processed meat, both added and naturally occurring, that causes these foods to become carcinogenic. For example, when a chemical in red meat called hem is broken down in the gut, there is some nitro something chemicals are formed, and these have been known to damage the cells that line the bowel, which can lead to bowel cancer. These same chemicals also form when processed meat is digested. In addition, there's these nitrates and preservatives and stuff that they're preservatives used to preserve processed meat produce these chemicals as well and can lead to bowel cancer. To reduce your risk of cancer, the Cancer Council recommends eating no more than one serving of lean red meat per day or two servings 3 to 4 times per week. Red meat includes beef, lamb, and pork. Cut out processed meats altogether or keep them to an absolute minimum. Processed meat, including bacon, ham, Devon, frankfurters. So I guess that stuff that all that stuff that chorizo, all of that, you don't mess around with it. Cutting down on red and processed meat will reduce your risk of cancer. Find out more about red meat and cancer prevention. Vegetarian diets can be healthy and balanced too. However, if you don't eat meat or other animal foods, it is important to ensure that you're getting enough protein, vitamin B12, iron, zinc, calcium, and omega 3 fatty acids is needed. So, yeah, this is just stuff that I wanted you to know about. So, tips to reduce your cancer risk: cut out processed meat. Try swapping prosciutto and pepperoni on your out of your pizza or pasta for chicken, mushrooms, eggplant, and something else. Veggie. Reduce your red meat portion. Try to marinate chicken and swap meat for fish a couple times each week. Add eggs, beans, lentil, fish, and or chicken to your meals for a protein boost. Try a veggie patty burger, vegetable lasagna, tofu, stir fry, or anything, fennel, falafel, wrap. Okay? If you had cancer, visit the Life After Cancer treatment to find out about support groups in your area. So, yeah, that's it. Australia has a lot of shark attacks on their beach. They sure do. That's right, Raven. We do have bull sharks. Yeah, I know because I did a little bit of research on Australia, and yeah, sharks out there are no joke. As well as the great white. They are coming closer to the shore these days. Yep, I know. I don't know what it is. They say something about the water is being warmed, and also not only just because of the water being more warmer because of the everything in Alaska and the Arctic melting, but it's something about there's more offshore. There's a lot of fishing, and they're putting more blood and stuff into the water, causing it to be like that. I don't know. All right, come on down, love. Nope, not me. I have my own truck fitted out with my tent and bits. People get confused. They see a feminine woman with a pit bull and a truck in the bush and laugh. Okay, I watched a Netflix show about the Airbnb in Australia, and Bonnie Beach was on there. LOL, so random. I know, just wanted to share it with you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Australia has a lot of shark attacks on their beaches. They sure do. Okay, Miss Redhead, I'll put Australia on my travel list and explore with you. Hey, Miss Redhead, are you in Australia? Yes. Okay, a pretty cool flamingo. You can there, I can here. We are a match made in heaven. They're certainly putting antibiotics in the animals to make them bigger and not get sick. You pay for more or the organic food and meat. You do, but you know what? I've been making that switch. You know, I've really been making that switch to more organic. Look, it costs me more. I'm down for the get down to pay for that price of better quality food to lower my chances of cancer. I had years of smoking cigarettes, so if I can lower my chances of being taken out by cancer, I damn sure is. Number one, tomorrow I'm making sure that I contact a nutritionist. I'm gonna make sure I contact every doctor possible and schedule appointments online if I can to have them, look and check me out and get these balls rolling. Also, I made some switch. I buy expensive tuna. Like I'm really switching like the stuff that I buy, and I do have red clover tea. Yep, which I'm gonna start drinking. That's for your anti-aging and your skin and stuff and health. Elderberry tea. What else? With my tuna, because I paid $13 for 6 cans of tuna. Yeah, it's excessive in the price, but the price is super expensive. Yes, indeed. But it guarantees that my can of tuna that I'm eating, it has the least amount of cancer in it, and it's recommended by the Cancer Institute and for women, people are mothers that are pregnant, to eat that they can eat the tuna and know that it's the least amounts of mercury, lead, and chemicals in it or anything in it, that they're eating the most natural, safe version of tuna possible. So I will do everything in my power to eat as healthy as possible. And yes, some sacrifices are made to do so. Okay. All right. Sorry. Damn phone will blow up. This damn phone is just blowing up on me. I tell you. Jeez. Okay. All right. Okay, that's it. I gotta get up out of here. My family hates when I take off by myself, but at times the city is just too busy for me. I was brought up in the bush. That's my happy place. But just be careful because these people are crazy. Is someone yeah, anywhere where there's water and trees? Yep, they are blowing up my damn phone. Okay, so green tea. I love green tea, and that is definitely in my cabinet. Cinnamon tea, definitely there. Elderberry, definitely in there. Lemon balm, definitely in there. Are my go-to teas, and I have all of them. If you watch my short video on Instagram, you will see that I have over, maybe now, I have over, I have over, I don't know, like 36. I have like over 36 things of tea. 36 boxes of tea. I'm a tea hoe. I am a tea hoe and a tea snob. Detox teas. Yep. I got a few detox teas up in there too, but I got to be careful because one time I mixed my detox tea for my regular tea and ended up having a uncomfortable situation. Okay. You haven't met me yet at Raven. I could be crazy. Yeah, I believe you was crazy. I do, but still say I want you to be careful. At Miss Raven, you want me to die, huh? I have guns, so I can do it quickly. Thank you for having this conversation, Raven. I hope it has helped others. I do too. I definitely do hope it did help others. And yes, it was an amazing conversation to have with y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And to those that are on that journey of getting better, I wish y'all health and great doctors. Uh, on that note, I'm going because it's time for me to go eat me some steamed broccoli, make me a thing of cinnamon tea, and get my grub on. Yeah, yeah, I'm a tea hoe. If you look on there, I'll do another video and I'll show you. I have at least maybe 40 boxes, 30 something boxes. I know it's of jeez, shut up, TikTok. Now that was TikTok hitting me up. I know there's a whole bunch of boxes of tea that I have. Oh my gosh. But you know what? I will do it because health is wealth. If you really want to show you're wealthy, have the best health known to man. Because wealthy people have great health. And plus they're stress free. So you know what we're gonna do going into 2020? Have we're gonna have amazing health. Well, we're gonna work on having amazing health and having recovery for the body and having the best life and living the best life possible. Yes, indeed. I love you all. Oh my God. Jeez. Yes, right back at you at Raven and all of the medical journey. Yes. Okay, he is from Norway. So yeah, they're on a different time schedule as me. So that's why he's hitting me up now. Okay, no problem. On that note, y'all, I love you all. Thank you for checking in and having, chiming in and everything. I really appreciate it. And to the new folks that came by, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. And I hope to see y'all again in chat. Yes, indeed. Excellent platform. Before we leave, God bless you all. Thank you for your time, eggs. And you know what? Back at you too. God bless you too. And I'll always, sometimes I'll remember to say this and sometimes I don't. Night, my beautiful Scarlet King. Good night. And good night to my beautiful Miss Redhead and pretty cool Flamingo. All of y'all. Handsome and beautiful. Have a blessed night. So I always say, well, sometimes I forget. May the gods and the goddesses watch over you and keep you safe from harm and keep your family and yourself in good health and wealth. On that note, I am out. Nope, there's no poo boy this time. Nope. Love you, Raven. Love you too. Have a great night, boo. You too. Will you be? Will I be back on later? Look, I've already spent an hour and 50 minutes with y'all. I was on here yesterday for an hour and something. Like y'all. Did y'all check me out yesterday on the lovely panel with Raw Beef Privilege? I was up here yesterday for an hour. The other day I was on here for 5 hours. So I'm really like half of my life is up on here with y'all. I love yous, but you know what? I'm probably gonna have dinner and then get on the treadmill and do a little bit of exercise and cleaning up, and then try to take it down because it's 9:40. So I'm gonna try and see if I try and switch things up and go on a healthy sleep schedule. Maybe this will help alleviate some of the problems. So yeah, I will not be back on here tonight. I wish I could, but I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think I might be back on here tomorrow. Well, so you're always on, exactly. So yeah, that's rather making me jealous. The plumber as pool boy. Why? Why are you jealous, Red Wings hockey? Is you trying to be somebody's pool boy? Who's pool boy you trying to be, or plumber? Yes, I did. Yeah, it was great. Well, thank you. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done for the night. That's why I wanted to make sure I was and what? What? Virtual workout sessions. Oh geez. Nope, we were not going to be doing virtual workout sessions right now. Yours, Raven. What? What? Oh. You trying to be my pool boy? What the hell? You trying to be my plumber? Red Wings hockey? Let me find out. Oh, jeez. On that note, if I don't go, I won't leave. And then I'll be up here for hours, okay? Having a Tina moment. 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, you know? This will be me. SpongeBob! I will never get out of here. So I got to go. I love you all and thank you for tuning in. Peace. Boom, 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 boom. I'm out. I love you all. Bye. I see y'all soon. I'll be back. Thanks for your time, guys. Blessings to you all and blessings back to you. Keep safe, stay in health, and I see y'all soon. Okay? All right. Bye. I got to go. Raven has to go. I'm out. As a matter of fact, I haven't done this in a long time. So, Ravens and Wolves, be out. Yes. Got to go. Oh, yeah. Bye. Oh, yes. Have a great evening, Raven. Thank you. And you too.